That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I wonder if I can gain access to the actual server. I wonder.
Access
Yes, I
granted.
can. Awesome. I accidentally used a stop though. I think I did.
Did you see that William Taggart in here? He badmouths our industry every chance he gets, and then he expects to walk into some big welcome after we've just been attacked.
I'm not trying to avoid anything. Stop talking crazy or I'm gonna hang up.
You tell him, man. You tell him.
Okay, goodbye.
Frida! 5475. Look down there. I have no idea what they're talking about. It's down where the helipad is, I know that much. Pritchard. Nothing. Diane. Spam the crap out of this.
Access granted.
That was the easiest one there. Piece of cake, I said. Piece of cake. I could go for some cake right now. Name me cheesecake. Love me some cheesecake. Traveler. Every time we go into events, guys, we have to say it together. Traveler. I thought that's a tranny. That one. That is 3716. Oops, 3716. Money, money, money. Goes up there again. That's cafeteria and helipad. Are there any rooms down here? Can't remember. Let's do a quick sweep. Quick time. There's an elevator. There's just the washrooms back here. So let's go upstairs. Madhouse. Check down here. See where that storage is she was talking about. Street. Probably this. Probably not. Okay. There was a door out here, wasn't there? On the other side? Alright, right there. And I can't use it. Nice. Okay. Nope, I have no idea where she's talking. Can't people stop being apparently.
This sighting comes barely 3 days after VersaLife CEO Bob Page was also spotted powwowing with the United Nations.
I'd like to finish up what I have to do so I can get home.
How are you telling me that for? Elevator. Where are you at? Why is everything I need always on like opposites? I want everything right in front of me. Oh, there's something I was supposed to do here. Wait a second. Oh, it's telling me to go to the elevator. Okay. Sarif Industries. Who this? Oh, some gents from Hang Shop.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go. What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
This guy's like a social engineer. He's trying to pull some emotions from them. Let's keep it cool.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
And now he wants to leave. So let's... Yeah, let's get straight to the point. See how you're
Not just yet. You got a lot of balls coming here after your followers attacked our plant. What makes you think you'd be welcome?
They were not my followers, Mr. Jensen. The Humanity Front is a peaceful organization. Radicals have no place in it.
Right.
Do you know why I formed this organization? Because I saw a technology about to run rampant. You yourself seem to be living proof of it.
I'd be dead without these enhancements.
I understand that. I also understand that on an individual level, these issues can be complicated. But we must look beyond our personal interests if we are to see mankind survive the next century.
We'll survive, all right. With or without your condolences.
Moral high ground, huh? I wonder if I can knock him out right now. Probably not the best idea.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Mr. Jensen.
You're Taggart's aide, aren't
Meeting
you?
has been very...
Dr. Isaiah Sandoval,
Is
isn't
that
it?
from Hangshot?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was... Too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuroposine dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down.
I like the so-called friend.
I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen, as are Mr. Taggart.
Doing my job here, sir. I'm sure you can
Real
appreciate
shame what
it.
happened at your factory tonight. My condolences.
Ladies? Guys. Guess how I know? Alright, yeah. You think that, considering that it had the technology to make all these augmentations, they'd have the ability to reduce the amount of power that these augments produce? So this guy can't really go on such a rampage. Put it this way. The muscular, well, quote-unquote muscular strength of one of these augments shouldn't be any stronger than like a prime 25-year-old or something that works out every day and is in the gym kind of thing, right? Something like that. I'm on your desk, man. What's up?
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
So he's trying to change the topic. He never did actually admit to anything, so let's refocus what he said.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. But you can't expect me to tell you every detail of this company's operations every single day. We're at war here, and it's your job to protect us from enemies who try to take us down. You should have found that